I laughed here. And the of this touchable.
Okay.
He said, I give you money. He said, make now. I can't say this one. He won't beg at the entire level. So if you know that you go to so the money no complete.
No complete.
You say you give me 5,000 na 4-5 day here. Wahala dey for Nigeria for you. Hey, we swear. Hello, friend. Once again, it's the boy, it's the man organic. Today, I want to talk about changing of oil leakage in the gen. Knowing fully that when your gen is leaking oil, it's shorting oil, is prone for serious damage and for a serious thing. So once again, I want you to follow me and to see how I'm going to change the oil in this gen, how I'm going to fix it from A to Z. It's going to be a rigorous work anyway, but somebody has to do it. It has to be me, the organic. So you have to learn the way I do it, because next time this channel is all about educating, entertaining, and making you an engineer, just as it have sang in my song. Once again, it's a boy, it's your guy, organic. Share, like, and comment on my video. I'm doing expository work.
You can click to organic on YouTube as Organic TV. You can click to organic Facebook as Organic TV Entertainment. Organic is making everybody an engineer. Organic keep on making everyone an engineer.
Fellow viewer, this generator Tiger Gen, a better partner I never called here in Nigeria, refused to start. I want to know where the problem lies. So follow me as a direct TV. Yes. Well, I just came back from outside work, so let me keep the things I used. Then continue with this one. Okay. So I've tried the gen several times, it refused to start. Let me worry about. Let me worry about. Whatever. Info. Okay. Let me use this screwdriver and shift this fuel tap. So that is it. Now, let me open this carburetor covers to know if the fault is from this side. So I have on it. What is the meaning of this? Okay. I want to know if it is the or you see that there is out. Sometimes you see the out. Okay, here you see it's out. I'm hearing the sound. So let me go towards the way of the OGC. And so this is how you check for the problems surrounding a better pass my neighbor. I have looked from the under through the coil. I discovered that the OEC has pulled. How you know that OEC has pulled it is this: when you drag the gen, the sound you'll be hearing, purr, purr, purr. That sound means that the OEC of either the coil side has pulled out. So that is it. So this our work is by listening, by eye, and by hearing. You listen, you use your eye to check what it's all about. It's not only eye, you listen to understand what is going on. So understand what is going on. Okay. So now I'm removing the coil. That's how you remove the armature sitting. Then now I want to remove the armature itself. So I'm putting this. What's wrong with this? My camera is challenging. Are you seeing what I'm doing here? I put this screwdriver here for it not to rotate. So let me now wind it and open the armature. Okay, it's very strong. Let me look for my number 10 flat 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 spine or what. I'm looking for my number 10. Number 10. If I didn't see it, I use this one. This. Let me use hammer and the leaves to hit it open. Yeah. I'm hitting it for it to be open. Yeah. Well, If this style is not yielding, so let me now keep it and heat it. Let's see. Come on. Okay. So down. Dawood no obele venture kidin jiraka. Bigodum jide this thing like this. Bigodum jiraka. And wine I just here. If you like, you use this rag. Here, oh, we said here. Chido sailing me and wine. Thank you very much. Well, so now, madam, thank you, madam. Maybe, maybe. No, no, no. Even make video. Online teaching. Online teaching. Yeah, record. Teaching this way. Thank you. Anyway, so I have pulled the armature. How you know that it's a pull is the sound it made? I have to hold it up and hit this boat that I'm scrolling at here. That is armature boat. So this is how you remove your armature. Yeah, the armature. This is armature, and this is coil. Now let me remove this coil. So this is your coil. Are you seeing your coil? So now this, or you see, are you seeing it? It is what I'm going to replace. So follow me as I do that. So that was what that made it to lose pressure. So I'm putting a new OEC. So you see it, you push it in, use your hand to guide it first. Then you can now use any other things to hit it so that it will lap. So we what lap. So you may not be seeing it clear, but later I will show you what I'm doing. I'm just hitting it so that it will lap. And don't too much hit it in. And when you are hitting it, make it sure that all of them is the same flat. Okay, you are not seeing it. So okay, that is it. It has entered. So look at the former one. Now I'm going to put back my coil. When putting this coil, you are very careful not to scratch it. So there is a line here, a bulged line. Make sure this line enters this hole. There is hole here. That is where you set your coil. So I have made sure you enter. So you put it back like this, and you bring back your armature and tight it back. So this is how you change your oil seal in Tiger Gen. So now when tightening it, you go back the way you lose it. You put this screwdriver here to hold the piston, and you wind it. Make sure you key it. So it have keyed. Now you want to put this your armature sitting. There is a key on this bearing, and inside this armature, there is also a key here. You make sure that you position this bearing towards this hole. So that when you are putting it, you can be looking through here to see the key. So that's what I'm doing now. I am looking through the hole. I have positioned it. So that is it. It is more or less a professional work. When you keep on doing it, it will be easier for you. So now I'm doing something. I'm guiding the armature fittings both. So I want to do the first thing because I removed the coil and the armature. I want to first put in the three bolts and guide them. Later I'll come back and remove this exhaust bolt. When I've gotten the setting of my coil and armature, you make sure that you set it very well, because if it is not well set, it will shift one side, then this generator will not start. If the generator even start and you put the, what is it called, the capacitor, it will be rubbing. So you will make sure that the the you will make sure that these three bolts are guided first. And when you guide it finish, don't over tight it, but guide it in a way that you will know that this the bolt has been guided tight. Now remove this your plug. You want to know if your coil and armature is well guided. So you remove this your plug so that it will not over give it pressure. I want to retest if so it is the same strength. Now you drag this place. I'm dragging this place to know if here is problem. So it is okay in my hand. Then the same thing I'm going to do now is to put this plug to start it without the exhaust to know if this or you see that I put is actually the problem that made it not to start, or is there any other problem that I will look after. So now let me put my fuel. So so I'm putting fuel now. Okay, I'll put the fuel. Now let me start it to know if the switch have started, meaning that this OEC was the thing holding it from not to start. So every time it's not all about servicing, testing, and rinse, but when it comes to generator, you make sure that you know exactly where the problem is coming from. It's not only servicing, testing, and rinse. I just want to clean this exhaust because I'm seeing carbon that is depositing on the uh, exhaust head. So now this is the service that I did in this generator, and the service is changing the, what is it called? Changing the OEC. So everything is not about testing and rinse that you want to service it so that it can start. So sometimes the problem may come from another place. Then, as a good engineer, or you that is at home that you want to learn, then you put your eye, your ear to the ground to know where other problem may be coming from, so that you can be able to put through. So now I want to fix in this exhaust. Remember your gasket. So you put your gasket and you fix it. Because of this gasket can fall. So what I'm now doing now is that I'm scratching off this carbon that is overlaying here so that everything will be clean and neat. So this is the exhaust gasket. So I am now placing it and watching the gasket to make sure it fits in where it's supposed to fit in. So that is the reason why table is needed. And I push it over in. Let me bring it out. It went overboard. Let me lose this bolt a little bit so that the thing will give it chance to lap. Okay. So now let me now pull this bolt, which I lose before because I told you before that you first guide it to set your coil and armature, then you come back again and remove it so that you can be able to set your gasket. Now I've set my exhaust and the gasket. This gasket has left its position. Okay, I've been able to use my hand to push it back. When I start it, if it did not make noise, then I will know that it is okay. If it make noise, I will come back and guide it again. So that is it for the exhaust and the gasket. So now I'm going back to set the armature both well. Now let me start it to test for the exhaust gasket. So everything is working well. So that is it. I'm covering on the the dashboard. Okay, before that, there's a bolt that I slack. I have not tightened it. So you have to be very smart and fast to know how many bolts that I should tighten. This bolt here, I lose it when I want to guide the okay. I've tightened it back. Okay. So this is what is called block coolant. This block, this rubber traps air that comes from this starter and return it back to cool this block so that when this block is working, it will not overheat. So you need this cover. It is a block coolant cover that make your generator to work for long without overheating. So that's what you do. So when you work, you also clean your hand like what I just did. I'm putting the tank. This is how you fix your fuel hose. You press here to push this fuel tap towards the opposite side that your hand is pressing. Your hand is pressing it in, you are pushing it back so that it will lap. So now the only thing remaining here is to guide this tank. Start guiding it, you call the owner, tell him that the shifts are down. The Eagle have landed. That is it. What you know, you know. What you don't know, you don't know. So guiding the tank. This is your Y spinner. So I use Y spinner comprises of 10, 8, 12 in this work block spinner, and I use this 10 ring. I did not see 10 flat. I have to use the ring. This is your screwdriver. So these are the instruments I use in this Tiger Gen that I just did a little touch. So you need it if you are an amateur working from home. You need that too. This is earth wire. It's your earth wire. Okay. Everything that fall apart has failed together. Things falling apart has come together. Okay. When you after working, you rag it to look as if you came to the proper place. So I'm now returning the instrument I use. Then let me test gen and sorry, I know if okay. So this is it. I'm testing it to know if there is current in it. The light has come. Okay. Let me try it again because what's the meaning of it? So maybe the owner will change the capacitor. It's not giving a very sharp light. I've done the one that is too important. Then it's now starting. So that is it for this avatar part my neighbor Jen. Follow me on my YouTube handle Organic TV. Don't forget to share and liking my video. See? That is all for it. Have a nice day.